Of course, I'm back up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and I'm doing a test drive on this 1972 Chevy Nova. Now this one here has got a lot done to it. It's got a GM ZZ383 motor. Got like power steering, power brakes, aluminum heads. This has got an automatic overdrive transmission. Power disc brakes. It's got a lot of chrome accessories, MSD ignition, headers, dual exhaust, X-pipe, Flowmasters, 9-inch rear, Moser axles, subframe connectors. It's got traction bars from CalTracs, and front and rear end sway bars. We've got the bucket seats in here with a B&M shifter. And of course, the billet steering wheel. Now, in this video here, we're going to be taking it down the road, pointing out flaws, pointing out little things that may be wrong, chips, scratches, rust dents if it's there. Now I can tell you one thing, this car ain't gonna have a lot of that. This is a nice Nova. Throughout this test drive, I will find stuff though. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Well, looking around our interior, we do have this little blue switch here that I haven't figured out what it actually does yet. I've turned my ignitions on. I think it's just a dummy switch and it probably was hooked up to some lights or something before. We got our seat belts in here. Got my bag full of goodies that I always bring on test drives. I have to have it because it's got all my camera attachments. Also some lights and tools just in case. I always take these for a ride with y'all in person. I actually haven't driven this vehicle yet. You can check us out, maplemotors.com. There is financing and shipping available. You know you want to check that out because people get pre-approved all the time with our finance company. 64,000 miles is what it's showing. I can't prove that. I really can't. Turn it on, and it does. It starts up nice and easy. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? We'll be trying it out. Wipers, they do work. Engine temperature, okay. Fuel pressure, yeah. Gas gauge, we'll stop, see if it works. Tach, nice. Turn signals, left side's blinking. What about our right side? Right side's blinking. Blower motor. That's smooth, but it's not doing anything. Let's cut her on the medium setting there. Still, nothing. Radio. Oh, we're jamming, so radio does work. Horn, did you place your bets? Felt like it sunk in and stayed in. Well, the horn doesn't work. I like how that lights up, shifter. All right, we're gonna take off down the road, and of course, anything I see throughout this test drive, you will know about. That's why they pay me to do this. They say, hey, go out there, find all the flaws you can, and we're good. I was like, all right, let's go. We're gonna put on our seat belt. I can feel the summer heat coming in. It's starting to get warm. Pretty excited. Got car shows coming up, got fishing coming up, lake days. Bring on summertime sunshine. Got my seat belt on. Okay. There we go. Well, she feels peppy. Seat's a little tall here, sitting up. You can actually come forward a little bit. Speedometer is working, overdrive just kicked in. Straight as an arrow going down the road. Tight steering. I mean, it's turning as soon as I'm turning. Getting in those brakes. Smooth. Back on our throttle here. Pretty peppy, let's stomp it. Not bad, plenty of power. Overdrive is nice. Just be able to hop up on the highway and cruise. Now, the Speedo is working and our gas gauge looks like it's working too. So we're gonna stop and get some fuel. Gas gauge is doing this number. A little stiff on the back suspension there. All right, I am gonna scoot this seat up. I'm really far back. I feel like I'm pretty far from the steering wheel. This thing here almost feels like it's got those extensions on the seat. A lot of taller people will put them in the cars. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you're tall, you'll fit in this one pretty good because I got a lot of room. I mean, me personally, right there. That's better. All right. Well, I'm gonna get some fuel, probably $20 premium fuel, and I'll be back. Well, you know, we're running 93 octane. $20 worth of fuel. Gas cap under this thing, looks new. I'll go ahead and start her up. What y'all think? I bet the gas gauge works. It was floating around. Got to get the keys out. Where did I put them keys? They're in this pocket. Well, that was a big whoops. I put it in my back pocket. All right, here we go. Ready? Gas gauge works. I knew it.
ready to rock and roll. I'll get you up on the windshield there, got you on the wide screen. Go ahead and put our seatbelt on. Let's see.
idle is a little bit high on this one. It can be adjusted down, but you see when you put it in gear, that's not bad. I still think it could come down a touch. Well, with that being said, even though the idle's high, the motor's at 185, 190. It's been staying cool this whole entire time. A little bit of rubbage going on. I can't tell if it's the front tire or the back tire, but it's... I'm assuming that's the front since it's only when I turn. This one's got a lot of pep behind her. And you can see how tall I'm sitting up in here. The seat has more cushion in the bottom portion, which lifts me up a little bit higher than normal. Here we go. You can hear it shifting to overdrive. I guess we could go ahead and run the gears. Well, there's third. Second. Into third there. And up one more is overdrive. Watch. And you're cruising by that point. Low gear here. That was a bump in the road. It's still stiff in the rear. Hey, I don't know if you noticed, it got squirrely when you put her down into first. And I didn't even floor it. I just got into the throttle a little bit and shifted. But the whole time you could feel it. She was kicking rocks. We're getting ready to pull into Maple Motors. And of course, we're going to be going over to picking out the flaws where I walk the body and check the interior. So stick around for that. I let out. I thought he was coming out of the lot on me. Gotta be careful. Yeah, this one's quick. She picks up speed fast too. If you can keep them tires from spinning. We're coming on down through here just to get turned around, but this is Brian's Motorsports, guys. If you haven't checked them out, briansmotorsports.com. He's got all these customized vehicles in his parking lot because that's what he does every day. He's always putting wheels, tires, parts, and accessories on these rides. And he's been doing it for as long as I can remember. I know I've been at the lot over 20 years, and he's definitely been doing it that long. But check him out, briansmotorsports.com. You can see all the different stuff in his parking lot. You can also find him on Instagram and Facebook. Tell him Nick sent you from Maple Motors. He doesn't pay me to do this, but I like riding down through there. Sometimes we catch some cool cars. There was a Trans Am that was over there. You'll see it in this week's videos, but I think I posted it Monday or Tuesday. Be sure to check that out. Man, that Trans Am was nice. Okay. Now this car is really fun when you manually shift it. And I'm big toeing it right now. I am not getting into that throttle at all. You don't have to. She's got plenty of power. She sounds like you're racing it down the road. and you're hardly even giving it any pedal there. So she's quick. Tires are rubbing a little bit in the front. I can hear them. I don't know if that's in the inner fender well or what's going on with that. It sounds like it's on the inside, but we'll check it out. Be sure to check out those detailed pictures. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. Let's walk around this ride. Anything I find, you'll know about it. There's detailed pictures on our website at maplemotors.com. Up here in the front, checking out this chrome bumper. It's looking pretty sharp. Not so bad there. Headlights, grill, it's all pretty clean. Do got a couple wax spots up here, down in the cracks. You can see all the wax. A little scuff there, but I think that'll come out. Little scuff there. It's little white specks. I'm just wondering if that is wax left over. It feels higher than the paint, so it's not like under it, it's on top of it. Same with that there. It sure is windy out here. I don't think it's affecting y'all. Y'all got a cover for the camera. Little scuff there. All this stuff looks like it should come right out. That's on top of the paint for sure. Sorry about my shadow. I guess I could have parked better. Yeah, see, it's coming off too. It's just like thick wax or something. Chips. Light scratches. A little bit of pitting on your vent window. You got some bubbles popping up right here. Vinyl top looks pretty good. Usually rub around these edges here, kind of feel for bumps. And it's usually around the edges, but I don't see anything. Could use some vinyl top conditioner to make it a little bit darker. Don't ever put Armor All or any kind of silicone based lubricant on the top. I repeat, all it does is streak down the paint, get into all your cracks and crevices and mess up everything. Armor All does the same thing on your tires if you put too much on it. Definitely want it to dry before you take off down the road. Get all over your fender wells and your paint job. I'm sure y'all know about that. Now we got some moisture in here. You can see where it's dripping. Looks like dead on right there. Some over here too. So I'm gonna say our back window is leaking. Looking at our package tray. Trunk's actually pretty clean. Let's look up under this mat. It's glued down too. Well, it's gonna have to be ripped up to get the water out. because I ain't leaving that in here. This is a nice trunk. Does not need moisture in it. But back window is leaking. And of course, as soon as I get back to the lot, guess what? Let's go clean it out. I'm down with this. Shuts good. Your back window looks good. And down this side, tires look good. Up and over, little bubble there. Little scuff there. Chip here in the paint. Now your midsection. Chip on the edge there. These edges are looking good. Got light pitting on your vent window. I think it might clean up. Very little flaws on this one, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and check out our interior, and then we'll start that motor up and get a good listen. Looking at our door panel here. Marks at the bottom here. A chip there. Carpet in this one's not bad. You got some cool looking mats, seat belts, seats look good, back seat panels all in pretty good shape. Package tray. I'm gonna get back here a little bit. Headliner. Hop on out. Idle is a touch too high, but I mean, it's just a screw. When you put it in gear, it actually idles down quite a bit. That's why I haven't messed with it. Chip there. Guys, detail pictures, financing and shipping, it's available at maplemotors.com. Go there, check it out. Let me know what you think about this video below in the description. I try to pick out flaws so you know what you're getting before you get here. If you don't mind, it'll do me a favor, hit subscribe, share this video. I'm going back to the lot, grab another car.